from my little panda kitchen, and I was going to just make a fried egg sandwich, which is pretty plain, but I decided it could use a little more flavor. I was going to try making something exotic. I've never made this before, and so we're trying for the first time, and we'll see if it turns out good. I wanted a fried egg sandwich, which requires eggs. That's the first ingredient. And I'll show you some of the other things that I think will make it more interesting. My goal is to make it, call it Siamese eggs. There's the eggs. I have some provolone cheese. I just like cheese in general. Curry, peanut butter, onion, ginger, hot sauce, and I'm going to fry it in coconut oil. I'm hoping that will add an extra nuance to the flavorings. For Siamese eggs, the first thing I want to do is make the sauce before we start frying, which will be curry, peanut butter, ginger juice, maybe a little hot sauce too. And we'll see how that all stirs up here. Let us add, mix in some curry. That's plenty. Am I measuring this? No, it looks like about a teaspoon. And I'll get out about a tablespoon of peanut butter. I think that's about a tablespoon. Just a little more. Yeah, here's a good tablespoon. And then, now there's ginger in here, the kind you use with sushi. It's usually a palate cleanser, but it has certain flavor properties, so I'm going to add a little bit of the juice, about a teaspoon. And to spice it up a little bit, some hot sauce. About a teaspoon. I'm doing the 1 teaspoon rule today. And it's Valentina. You may have your own favorites. That's one of mine. And then you just stir it all together. And once it gets to a kind of an even consistency, we'll let that stay. We're ready for the next step, which is to get the eggs going. Coconut oil. I believe this is about a tablespoon. So the eggs can swim in it. They can swim in the coconut oil. And I'm going to just take a little bit. We don't want to just smother it in the onions, although I know some Thai dishes do go and maximize the onions. We want the flavor, we just don't want to become an onion in the process. And so the idea then is kind of dice them up to spread the flavor around. We'll sprinkle that on top once the egg is going good. Perfect. And remember, this is coconut oil. I'm not sure if it's going to impart any coconutty taste to it, but we'll find out. Over easy. Over easy. It's time for the flavor sauce to be applied. If this exists as a real recipe, it's just purely coincidental because I'm just making this up as I go along. Turn the heat off and let them coast a little bit. truth. We've all been waiting for this. Here's the egg sandwich. I added a little cilantro for a garnish, and of course a piece of cheese. That's optional, of course. Well, everything in this recipe is optional. And we assemble it as such, and let's give it a bite. The sauce has a little bit of a peanut butter texture to it, kind of thick. That's pretty good. Falls into place. Well, until later. What are you looking at? Here. Here. Did you want some? Did you want some? She wanted some. Can't be all that bad. Till later. We'll be seeing you.